Have you ever felt that intense, fiery surge of anger? That feeling when your face gets hot, your fists clench, and it feels like a volcano is about to erupt inside you. We've all been there. It's a natural human emotion. But what if I told you that this powerful feeling, which can seem like a source of strength in the moment, is actually a silent saboteur, slowly and methodically destroying your body from the inside out? It's a startling thought, isn't it? We often see anger as a shield, a way to protect ourselves or assert our dominance. We might even think, I need this anger to get through this. But the truth is, anger doesn't make you strong. It makes your cells sick. Every single time you let rage take over, you're triggering a cascade of destructive events within your body. Think of it like this. Each burst of anger is a small earthquake, shaking the very foundations of your health. Your blood pressure spikes dangerously, putting immense strain on your arteries. Your immune system, your body's personal bodyguard, gets weakened, leaving you vulnerable to illnesses. And inside your blood vessels, a silent fire starts inflammation, the root cause of so many chronic diseases. Your heart, the tireless engine of your body, remembers every single one of these rages. It bears the scars. This isn't just a metaphor, it's hard science. Let's look at the proof. Researchers at Johns Hopkins University conducted a landmark study that followed over 1,000 men for decades. The results were staggering. They found that men who were prone to chronic anger were 3 times more likely to have a heart attack compared to their calmer counterparts. 3 times, that's not a small difference. That's a massive, life-altering risk factor. Imagine your heart muscle constantly being squeezed and strained by these emotional outbursts. Over time, that damage accumulates, leading to potentially fatal consequences. And it doesn't stop with the heart. The National Institutes of Health, or NIH, has poured resources into understanding this connection. Their research reveals exactly what's happening on a chemical level. When you get angry, your body floods with stress hormones, most notably cortisol. Cortisol is our fight-or-flight hormone, useful in short bursts for genuine emergencies. But when it's constantly released due to chronic anger, it becomes toxic. It elevates inflammation markers throughout your body, like C-reactive protein. This chronic, low-grade inflammation is like a slow-burning fire that damages your arteries, contributes to insulin resistance, and even affects your brain function. It's a full-body assault, all triggered by an emotion. Your brain, your gut, your immune system, they all suffer. Think about how you feel after a major argument. Exhausted, drained, maybe even physically sore. That's your body telling you it's been through a battle. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, I get it. Anger is bad. But how do I stop it? It just happens. It's true. You can't just flip a switch and turn off your emotions. And we're not aiming for a life without feelings. The goal is not to suppress anger, but to manage it intelligently, to transform its destructive energy into something neutral, or even constructive. The solution is simpler than you might think, and it starts with a single, powerful action. The pause. The pause is your superpower. It's that tiny space between what happens to you and how you react to it. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Instead of immediately laying on the horn and yelling, you pause. Someone says something that pushes your buttons. Instead of firing back a hurtful comment, you pause. In that pause, you reclaim your power. You take back control from your primal, reactive brain. And what do you do in that pause? You breathe. It sounds almost too simple to be effective. But deep, conscious breathing is one of the most potent tools we have for regulating our nervous system. When you're angry, your breathing becomes shallow and rapid. By intentionally slowing it down, taking a deep breath in through your nose, holding it for a moment, and exhaling slowly through your mouth, you send a direct signal to your brain. I am safe. The threat is over. Stand down. This simple act physically counteracts the stress response. It lowers your heart rate, relaxes your muscles, and clears your mind, allowing your rational brain to come back online. Try it right now. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Feel that that's you taking control. Once you've paused and breathed, you can move to a more profound, long-term solution. Forgiveness. This is often the hardest part, I know. Forgiveness is not about saying what the other person did was okay. It's not about letting them off the hook. Forgiveness is about letting yourself off the hook. It's about recognizing that holding on to anger, resentment, and a desire for revenge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. The only person you are truly hurting is yourself. Every time you replay that angry memory, you're re-injecting that same toxic cocktail of stress hormones into your system. You're re-giving that person or situation free rent in your head and allowing them to continue to damage your health long after the event is over. Forgiving is the ultimate act of self-preservation. It's cutting the cord, freeing yourself from the weight of that anger, and allowing your body and mind to finally heal. Let's practice building these new habits together. The next time you feel that familiar heat of anger rising, I want you to try this 3-step process. First, just pause. Don't say anything, don't do anything. Just stop for a second. Second, take 3 deep, slow breaths. Inhale calm, exhale tension. Feel your body physically shifting out of that fight or flight mode. Third, ask yourself a simple question. Will reacting in anger serve my long-term well-being? The answer will almost always be no. This isn't about being weak, it's about being wise. It's about choosing your health over a fleeting moment of rage. It's about understanding that true strength lies not in the force of your anger, but in your ability to master it. Your body is your home for your entire life. It's the only one you'll ever have. Protect it. Nurture it. Don't let anger slowly burn it down. Choose peace. Choose health. Choose to free yourself. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content on living a healthier, more peaceful life. Your support means the world. Take care of yourselves.